Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. Have you ever experienced pain? My guess is that if you had never experienced pain, you would not be here today. You would have been long gone. What a wonderful miracle pain is. We have many types of pain. We have physical pain, but we also have emotional pain. We have really pain. If you look at life through the quadrants, we have pain in 4 broad areas of our lives. And when we've had that pain or uncomfortableness, what it's telling us is an area in our life that we need to tend to, some place that we need to take care of. If it's physical pain, then we know that where exactly we need to take care of us. And as a result of that, we get healthier and we get better. And it's the same with emotional pain, relationship pain, all of the other pains that come along with it. It tells us where we need to work. So be sensitive to our pain. Don't ignore it. Look to where the pain is and try to resolve it. You know, I had some pain a week or so ago. I was dealing with my mother and the sadness there of the things that she's going through. And what a response. I just have to say thank you so much to all of you that responded to my mother's situation last week after I reported on Meaningful Monday. I'm so grateful for the moments that I was able to spend with her. You know, especially with a mother. When you're in service to someone, I mean, unconditionally in unconditional love, in service to someone, what a wonderful blessing that is. And instead of shirking or running away from that, like I thought I would in the past, the experience in being able to be completely surrender, completely to that love, to take care of her, is an experience that I'll never forget. You know, someone that's taking care of me changed my diapers. Someone that's taking care of me cleaned my nose off, wiped the blood off my face, put a smile on it, kicked me out the door, made me do things, comforted me, loved me, caressed me, prayed with me, fought with me, for me, defended me her entire life. And to have a few moments where I could give something back to her unconditionally was a great, great blessing in my life. You know, the events in our lives should not determine the outcome. What determines the outcome then is how we respond to those events. And it's so critical how we respond. It's the one thing in our lives that we have control over, is how we respond. So when life gets tough and we have those tough experiences, then how are we going to respond to that? You know, I love a quote that was given by Anne Morrow Lindbergh. Anne Morrow Lindbergh. She is she was the wife of Charles Lindbergh. And as you may recall, they had a son who was kidnapped and was killed. I just can't imagine her suffering. Listen to what she said. I do not believe that sheer suffering teaches. If suffering alone taught, all the world would be wiser, since everyone suffers. To suffering must be added mourning, understanding, patience, and gentleness, and the willingness to remain vulnerable. We will all suffer in one way or another, but we need a certain perspective of our suffering to teach us. We will all suffer one way or another, but we need a certain perspective of our suffering to teach us. So the quote that I like best, and it's one of Dan Sullivan's quotes, is always make your learning greater than the experience. This last weekend, I had a wonderful experience, and I learned a lot from my granddaughters. I was able to take 5 of my granddaughters out and spend time with them this weekend. The first thing we did was on the weekend, we took 4 of our granddaughters, ages 4 to 7, and we took them to Cracker Barrel for a birthday breakfast. 3 of our granddaughters have their birthday on this same day. 2 are identical twins, and then a cousin also has her birthday the same day. And so we took 4 of them out. And at Cracker Barrel, you get to go in and sit down. But for the first time, they got to participate with us on Legacy Breakfast, where we actually anonymously buy the breakfast of someone else, a family or a couple or somebody that's in the restaurant. So we had the waiter and the waitress helping us figure it out. They were looking around the room. One of them got around and peeked around the corners and came back, and we had lively discussions. And they were so excited. To some degree, the younger ones were still trying to figure it out. But this is our first start with them. But when it was all said and done, we picked a wonderful family, we think, because we've never seen the reaction. Because we don't want to see the reaction. We want the response to this event to be from us, not from them. That's how you truly learn to give unconditionally, is let it be your response that you judge this experience by, not their response. because we don't want to get into where we're comparing or we're waiting for that. We want to do it for the right purpose, and the right purpose is that we're filled with love. We're grateful for the opportunity and the power and the strength and the ability that we have to be able to give, and we do it just for that. So we picked a family. They were a family that we chose because they seemed to be unhappy. It was a young couple with 2 girls, and the girls were playing with each other, but the couples were just staring off in outer space. So we talked about, I wonder what they're doing now. I wonder if they're smiling. I wonder if they're in the car all the way home. But I thought that would be a great way for us to kick off this Thanksgiving season. And, of course, Saturday night then we were with another granddaughter. She was playing one of the gingerbread men in, what's that, Christmas ballet. My mind just went blank. But you know which one I'm talking. It's one that plays everywhere. So they were at that, and it was just fun to spend some time with her afterwards. And we got to take her home and have a treat. And it was Granddaughter's Weekend. So we're very grateful for that. Look, there's so many special moments in our lives, and it's about capturing them. Capturing them, naming them, owning them, experiencing them. And so I encourage you, look for those opportunities to give anonymously. We're going to be doing something in our family this week. This was brought to my attention by Lori, and we're going to start with the 2 of us, and anybody else that wants to participate can as well. But it's 31 days, it's 24 days, of random kindness between the 1st of December till the 24th. And in this particular calendar that she found, there's samples in there. We're going to adjust and make our own, but just different ones like smile at as many people as you can smile today. Donate food to your local food pantry is one day. Put some change, tape some change to a pop machine or a vending machine for somebody to they can buy, a drink or something. Make a thank you card for your librarian. Call a faraway relative to say hello. But we're going to put down 24, and we will make every effort to. Let's not use that powerless word try. We make every effort to contact. We'll try to put that up on our site so that you have access to it. And look, enjoy the holidays. From our family, my family, to your family, to you. This is a wonderful time of the year to share our thanks with as many people as we can. And let's look at finishing this year in the most meaningful way. Thank you for letting me be a part of this, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.